Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys 3 DIYs that you could make to gift them as Christmas presents. So the first one we're going to start out with is a candle inside of a mug, and the point of this one is to get a mug that you know that the person will really like. So once the candle runs out, they'll be able to reuse these mugs, and you can get like really cute and affordable mugs at places like World Market and Home Goods. Alright guys, so I picked up these glass mugs at World Market and I think they were only like $3 each. And since these are see-through, I'm also going to use some dried flowers to put into my candle wax just to make these a little bit more special. So I just grabbed a little flower and I'm just going to paint it with clear Elmer's glue, and then I'm just going to stick it right into the mug. And I'm going to do this over and over again. Now I'm going to take a candle wick and stick it inside of my mug. And I'm going to be doing 2 mugs. I'm going to take a pen and roll down the candle wick so that it sticks in the middle. Okay, so here's my candle wax, and this is already pre-scented and it smells like coconut. So off camera, I'm just gonna melt this down. Now that my candle wax is melted, I'm gonna pour it into the mugs. This is what we're looking like after the candle wax is dry, and I do want to add in some more flowers to the top of these mugs. So I'm just going to pour in a little bit more of that hot wax, and then I'm just going to add in some more dried flowers. Since our wax is dry now, I'm just going to cut the wick and the second DIY we're going to make is a painting, and if you do this one, I would say to make sure to pick a picture that's really sentimental to the person that you're going to give it to. I'm going to show you guys how to do this with a picture of Britney Spears, but anyways, you could do this method with any picture. Okay guys, so this is the picture of Queen Britney that I'm going to use, and you want to make sure that your picture is on printer paper because you don't want to ruin your actual photograph. Turn your picture around, and then you want to shade in the picture all over with a mechanical pencil or just a regular pencil. And I'm only going to be shading in the places where Britney is because I'm not going to be using the background since I'm not a big fan of it. But if you like your background, make sure to shade in everywhere. So now pick the paper that you're going to be painting on. Take your photograph and place it on top of your paper, and I'm going to tape mine down so that it doesn't move. Now outline your picture, and I'm only going to be outlining Britney because that's all I want, but if you like the background of your picture, make sure to outline it too. If you want this really detailed, make sure to outline all the small details, but if you want this like minimal, just make sure to do like the bigger stuff. So if you lift your picture up, the outlining that you're doing should transfer onto your paper. And I know it's really hard to see right now. I should have probably pressed a lot harder for you guys to see, but it will transfer onto your paper. And then just paint your picture in however you want. I'm gonna make Britney look like she's in space, so I'm gonna do a dark teal for the background. cut her out and I placed her where her silhouette is because I'm going to speckle to make it look like there's a bunch of stars behind her. And now I'm just going to finish painting her in. I also did want to give you guys a tip that if you guys have like skin on skin, clothes on clothes, or like hair on hair, and you want to have a little bit more dimension, just use different shades of the same color so that it won't look so flat. The last DIY we're gonna make are resin earrings, and you could go so many different ways with this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be using some dried flowers for my earrings. I'm just gonna pop them into my molds, and I'm also gonna be using some gold flakes and pop them in too. And if you have a little bit of a hard time moving them around, just use like a toothpick to help you out. Next, I'm going to squeeze them into this little heart mold. Now take your resin and make sure to mix 50% of A and 50% of B together. Make sure you wear gloves, and when you do this, follow the directions on whatever brand you're using. So here's mine, and I already mixed everything together, and I'm just going to pour it into the molds. I did pour a little bit too much in mine, so make sure to pour a little bit at a time and then add more if needed to avoid my mistakes. Here are my earrings dried after a day, and now I'm gonna add in the little earring hooks. I don't know what they're called. And here we go, we have our first set done. So for this one, I decided not to use this little round thingy. I'm only going to be using the heart, so I'm just going to add in the little earring hook thingy. And now we have our second set. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this helped somebody out with some ideas. And I feel like the older I get, the more I prefer handmade gifts, because I mean, if I really need something, I could just go out and buy it. But if somebody makes you something, like they took the time out of their day to think about you and make something that they thought that you would like. Anyways, subscribe for more DIYs and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!